Stop, 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 stop. Good day to all viewers of the Sports Show. This is the Wandering Londoner, Emdad Rahman, coming straight from the studios of LB24 TV. And we've got a special edition of the Sports Show here today. And I've got four fabulous guests with me. And of course, I will introduce them all to you shortly. You know I'm a great fan of martial arts and anything to do with physical combat, training, discipline, etc. And I've got four special guests here in the studio here with me. And they're all from the same stable, which is called Thai Fighters. I've got Coach with me here as well. And I've got three youngsters as well with me in the studio here today. And what we will be doing today through the course of the next 45 minutes to an hour is talking about their journey, what they do with Thai Fighters in East London. We'll discover the location as we go along. And also how they are inspiring youngsters and also older generation, people from the older generations on a daily basis with what we're doing. So we're going to go to Coach first. Welcome to the Sports Show. Thank you very much for coming.
Emdad. My name is Lukas. Thank you for the invitation. Pleasure to be there and pleasure to show everybody what we do and who we are.
So Lukas, what is the inspiration and the idea behind Thai Fighters London?
Idea behind the long story. When I was around 10th age, I was dreaming to become a coach because in my opinion, I was in a gym from around 10 or 11 years old. And when I watching the coach and grown men, it was my proper idol. I was only dreaming to do one way, to become one of them and help new generations, change them's lives from nothing to something.
Amazing. And before we move on, how long has the gym been operating?
The gym is not focusing exactly to Thai boxing classes. We are running MMA classes, kickboxing classes, Muay Thai classes, morning, evening for little young kids, for teenagers, adults and seniors also, separate women's sessions and much more. Also, as I said, we are doing mixed martial arts, MMA, more ability, and it's not only to learn how to fight, but it's more about discipline, about growing yourself, changing lifestyle, and becoming something which you ever dream, especially for the young sportsmen.
Great start. Aleksej, how are you?
Amazing.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 9.
Only 9 years of age. And how long can you remember yourself being trained and being involved in sports?
5 years.
Since the age of 5, so you remember. Possibly before, but
when I was 4.
You were training since you were 4. And how do you find it?
I found it amazing. At the start, I was always running away, but then when you understand why you're doing, why you want, why you're doing, you get to understand that if you don't want, don't do. But I was all the time dreaming. I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to go there. But I'm thinking, I need to deserve this. So I started to train, and then this started to become my love, martial arts. And now you see I'm here.
Amazing. And we'll come back to you because I've got a lot of questions for you and for Coach as well. And on my left here, we've got Qasim and Aaminah. I'm going to go to Qasim. Qasim, how long have you been training at this gym? About a year? Maybe. And what do you enjoy most about the gym?
I like doing sparring. I like doing pad work, and I like going on the bags, like train. I'm getting friends and I keep mixing and changing.
Good. Yeah. So are you having a good time there? Aaminah, what about yourself? When I've spoken to you before about Coach Lukas and what you do, you always seem very, very enthusiastic. What is your favorite activity? What do you enjoy doing the most?
I like doing the Muay Thai and MMA. That's my favorite. My favorite part of the day is sparring.
Your favorite part of the day. And do you go once a week to the gym?
3 times a week.
Oh, so you go, do you both go 3 times a week?
Yeah.
So you must really enjoy it. Okay, are you enjoying learning from coach at the same time?
Yeah.
Good. And do you find it inspirational at the same time?
Yeah.
Coach, again, they're very shy, but they're doing very, very well here as well. How important is it for the youngsters, especially because you're doing some brilliant work with a lot of young people in East London, and your reputation is building up there. How important is it to have the fun factor and enjoyment when it comes to engaging children?
Especially in a young age, in a kids class, it means a lot, because in my opinion, if you put the children to the hard work immediately, they can refuse to do it. Everything must be built in a nice environment, in a playful style, until they will reach a kind of level. Once they reach a kind of level, you can focus more on technique and more physical and mental work together with them, because fighting is not for everybody. Up to you become fighter, you have, as Aleksej said, deserve a lot. Because there is millions kids around the world who's training or like to be fighters. But it's only single numbers becoming one of these. But it's not all of the children supposed to be fighters. We're focusing more to change them lifestyle, become a better person, respectful, and understand what's all about.
Fantastic. Well, Aleksej, I'm going to go to you now as well. Apart from coach, who is your role model? So you can't say coach. That's the easy answer. So think about a role model in your life. You might not even have met this person physically, but somebody you look at and you think, this is somebody. I'm not going to style myself because you are an individual yourself, but this is a person who I can learn, or I've learned a lot from.
Habib.
Habib, okay. And why is that?
Because he really motivating me all the time. I was always watching him. That's why I started to train hard. He's respectful. He's training hard, and he come from poor life, but he beat everyone, and he really became motivating me. And I always wanted to be like him, and I thought, I want to be like him. I want to be like him. So I started training. I was getting a lot of questions. Who is your favorite? Habib. Really want to say, he very inspired me a lot. He showed that no matter you come there, you come rich, you come poor, but when you put discipline, it's gonna come back.
Thank you. Qasim, do you just lead a good lifestyle when you're in the gym? What do you have to do? What has coach taught you about life outside of the gym? So what I'm trying to say here is, when you go and spend 3 lessons a week with coach, you're doing some brilliant work. He's teaching you very well. Not only is he a teacher, he's also a mentor to you as well. He's teaching you about life also, in and out of the ring. When you go home, can you eat chicken and chips and not go to bed and watch TV till late and eat unhealthy foods? Can you do that?
Well, actually, when we come home, we just eat something simple, have a shower, and just go to bed.
Okay, good. So you're following a good, simple lifestyle. Aaminah, is it important to do that?
Yeah.
Why is it important to do that?
Because it's good for you.
Okay. Do you both have any role models? And you can say coach if you want as well. But do you have any good role models that you respect and you listen to and you think, you know what, if I listen to this person, I could do well?
Yeah, maybe then coach, yeah.
Yeah, coach. It has to be your coach, isn't it? Especially when you're at a young age. And I think as well, for viewers who are watching, one of the reasons why I got a mix of people from this state and from Coach Lucas's fantastic gym is we wanted to get the viewers to see. This is a grassroots sport program. We've interviewed some huge names on the sports show, but the people who know me know that I like to focus on very, very grassroots issues. So we've got champions here, which we'll come to. We're going to talk about the championship. This is why I've got all these belts around me. But we want to also concentrate on youngsters like Qasim and Aaminah who come in, who have been not only coached by Coach Lucas, but they're also being mentored in life. because there will be several viewers, there will be hundreds and thousands of viewers who will be watching, and they will be thinking the same about their own children, and thinking and being inspired by watching coach and also these three youngsters in there, and thinking, do you know what? I could see my children starting off like Qasim and Aaminah are, and then reaching or following the footsteps of Aleksej at the same time. And you know what? Watching this sports show now, I've gained momentum, and I've also gained an incentive, and also been inspired by this at the very same time. Coach, coming back to you now, in terms of, this comes obviously down to experience, but it would be good to hear from you. You have abilities, when it comes to abilities, you have different abilities of youngsters and maybe, you know, young adults, yes, and even sometimes adults. Is it difficult to make different training programs? So when you've got somebody who's coming in new, and then you've got someone who's a lot more established as well, what do you do? Is it difficult to work around that, or have you built up the experience now that you think it's quite easy?
Of course, on the beginning I want to thank the team which we have. We're having more coaches and assistants in the gym. We're trying to separate sometimes the people by the levels. We have advanced fighters, we have completely beginners, or we have intermediate fighters. In this opinion, I just want to thank one more time, and we having nicely sorting out in the places, same in the kids, teenagers and adults classes. That's why it's good to invest in yourself, into your family, into your kids, because it's completely changing the lives. I have numerous examples when the children or adult becoming from completely nothing to the championship fighter. He changed his lifestyle completely all around. In this opinion, I love to change the jet. That's why I spend many time to speaking with the children, inspiring them, explaining why we have to do this. If someone's fall off, we're not smiling from him, we're lifting him up, we're helping and that and this and that. It's like a big pyramid, and we're building up together, and we're seeing amazing results. And the results talk by themselves.
That's awesome. So coming back to Aleksej now, how important has spending time in the gym with your coaches been in terms of developing your discipline?
For me, spending time in the gym with my coach is very important, because when I'm with him, I can train. Sometimes even when I'm without, I'm training hard because I want to become something. When he's with me, he's motivating me more, you know. I get more motivation, and I really get to show myself. I'm proud of myself when I'm training, because I remember what I used to be before, and now, you know, I'm this, and I'm proud of myself. When I go to gym and I am thinking I'm gonna do all of this, first do it, then talk.
Exactly. A lot of people like to talk, especially Aleksej. He been going in a nice words through the really hard moments. He was fighting and losing many of his fights on the beginning. He was fighting all the experienced boys who was hurting him. He took this so serious, and we had many conversations with him. If you're dreaming to achieve something, don't expect results gonna come like that. These boys who's beating you up, they sacrifice so strong in a gym. If you want to beat them up, you have to work double, triple harder, and have consistency every single day.
Brilliant advice. Qasim, so what coach said now over there, you're going to the gym 3 times a week. Do you enjoy going to the gym 3 times a week?
Yeah.
Do you have a very, very good time when you go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Aaminah, what's your favorite part when you go to the gym? Because you're spending a lot of time there. And there's youngsters like yourself who will be watching the show, and they're thinking, Aaminah's on the show. I want to know what makes her click. What do you enjoy the most about spending time in the gym?
The sparring.
The sparring. What do you like about sparring?
And you get to do whatever move you want, and you can, yeah, that's it really.
What's your favorite move, Qasim? What's your favorite?
Sparring.
Yeah, is that your favorite as well?
Yeah.
And what do you like particularly about it? Is it the physical side of it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Coach, going back to yourself, can you tell us a little bit about your own journey? Because you're now a coach, you're a brilliant coach now.
Yes, thank you so much.
From a young age, tell us a little bit about your life story on this path.
Quickly I will try to describe. From 11 years old I started to train myself. I didn't stop to train at all. I was regular going to the gym, achieving my little dreams. It was a small country where we don't have opportunities like we people in UK or London. It's a small country without many opportunities like competitions or something. We've been struggling and training daily that. Once I arrived in UK around 8 years ago, and even before that, back in Lithuania, people was asking me to teach some help. I was always giving myself my time for random people from only my good heart because I wanted to help. I see someone is struggling, someone is trying to train but is struggling. I always coming up and helping them up. Time by time, year by year, I felt more love inside myself. I study more all sports and all kind of licenses, pass it, and that things, by the way, start to teach single clients with myself. Once I start teach with single clients, I felt more love, and I start to join and build a more empire, bigger gyms. We already changed the 3 locations. Yes, we've been in one place, we move other place, step by step from completely nothing with a big dream in my mind, I achieving my goals, and everything goes way more than I even expected. But I believe it's something I have inside and I have to do this. This is my passion, this is my love and life, and I feel myself amazing there. I feel so much pleasure when I helping the people, and I feel more than proud when I see I made a big changes. Sometimes I receiving such a hard lifestyle living the people, or parents bringing the children with the hard times having the children, and I put really hard and nice work, and we having amazing results. They becoming nice, kind, respectful, and much more, except of course physical preparation.
So there, viewers, very inspirational words from Coach. This is something that we like to tap in to when we're recording the shows and when we're going live on air. On LB24, the sports show, we like to live these kind of values which Coach has described here as well. And you can see consistently the top coaches, like Coach Lukas here, what they have in terms of advice is they don't have a PhD when it comes to giving out advice. They say the simple things very easily for players. So what they do is they talk about the simple things at all times: repetition, hard work, discipline, sincerity. This is what coaches talked about, and these are some things, these are 4 points which we can inculcate into our lives with a lot of effort, but it will not cost us a lot of money. It will cost us a lot of dedication. We will have to make a lot of sacrifices. Talking about sacrifices, Aleksej, you're 9 years of age. You've had to make a lot of sacrifices to get to where you are. We're going to talk about your championships a little bit later on. But what are the sacrifices that you have to make? I suppose the obvious ones is you can't eat certain foods. You have to have a disciplined lifestyle in terms of your sleep and what you do. In terms of your social life, your parents will never allow you to go. Obviously you're 9, but it would be the same, I suppose, if you were 19 as well at the same time. Because you were a supreme athlete, there's a lot of things that you have to be very diligent. So tell us about some of the sacrifices that you make.
Sometimes when you want something, you have to do everything you can to get it. For example, I was thinking, I want to be like Khabib, saying, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna become. No. You need discipline, you need to sacrifice, you need to show that you want. When you show that you really want, when you really do it, you will get. God will give you back. But you have to show that you want. You have to train harder, and every day you have to think, yes, I train good, but I'm gonna train harder tomorrow. I'm gonna do better and better. Because if you really want, you cannot go back. You need to only go forward.
Brilliant. Qasim, what is one important lesson that you've learned from Coach? So, Is it that you have to be disciplined in life? You have to eat the right foods? Maybe it could be about being dedicated and working hard. What have you learned?
When we are in the gym and, for example, with like our partners to do sparring or something, like if they're just new, you don't like really smash them and beat them up so much, but you try like teaching them how to go that way, give them some respect, go slowly.
Excellent advice. And what about yourself, Aaminah? What have you learned? You've got yourself a brilliant coach and you're spending a lot of time over there. What's something that you've learned that you'd like to share with us?
I've learned a lot of discipline, how to be kind to your parents and stuff like that.
That's a very good point. So you've learned about discipline, and you've also, because people seem to think that Qasim and Aaminah are going to the gym with Coach Lukas and all they're going to learn is they're going to get fitter, stronger, probably more aggressive, they're going to become better fighters, but that's it. So what you're saying is being kind to your parents is very, very important. So you've picked up a value. And I think it's a great response from you that you've picked up, when you're talking about one value that you picked up, that you going to the gym and spending time with coach, you've learned one, obviously you've learned many values, but one important one that you've learned is to respect and be kind to your parents. That's very important, isn't it? Because it's not just about being a physical fighter, it's about being a rounded, well-rounded human being. Coach, how important is it for your fighters? Because she's made a very important point.
Absolutely.
And this is your ethos, because I was having a chat with you before that as well. How important is it for your fighters to not only be top fighters, but also top human beings?
To be really honest, for me, it's number one. For me, it's number one. I never let disrespect anyone without the reason. We go to competitions, especially in these times we have a 21st century when people trying to make a show, disrespect opponents and do kind of stuff. I teach respect because respect gives respect back. If anyone's disrespect you, then you can sort it out your thing. But in general, you respect your partners, you respect your opponents, you respect your friends. That's how all the way we turn it around. For example, a lot of people might think boxing, Muay Thai, MMA or any martial arts sports is a dangerous. I don't want my son gonna break the nose. I don't want my daughter gonna fight. It's nothing about that, especially in this age. Our mission to change them lifestyle, to change the mentality, to become a right persons, understand the sports, how to train, from where to start and from where to finish. We're not only to keeping them in the gym and they doing this, we regularly providing the information, what to train, how to do it by yourself. You can do it at home, you start from there and from this, how you act with your parents, and day by day results are very, very visible. And I'm very thankful for all students which they coming to us.
Aleksej, so let's talk about your journey to championships. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
So first, I wanted to do like championships and all of this stuff, but you cannot say I'm gonna want and I'm gonna go. First, I was going. When I was small, I was going to the tournaments. They were beating me up and it was hurts. And I thought, I don't want this. So I was going. And when I go to championships, you know, for me, in the way it got easier and harder in the same time. Because you get better, because you get harder opponents, but in the same time, it's hard. Because you get harder opponents. But from this, you become stronger. And when I went to championship, my first, I was very excited and I thought I'm gonna win. And I went, and when you're stressing a lot, like, oh my God, I'm gonna, oh, what's gonna happen? What if I lose? Don't stress. When you go there, you don't stress and you go. Sometimes it's normal to stress a bit. Sometimes I'm stressing as well, but you can't stress so much. You are going and prepare your mind. because it's not you coming just to play, coming for a hard thing, because it's style versus style, and it's coming together, and you need as well, like discipline versus discipline. It's to show like who done more, who done it better, and they coming and they showing to people why they done. And it's more like in championships, people stress way more than some normal fights, because they think, oh, if I lose, oh no, it's like my life opportunity. It's not life opportunity. Yes, you know, you're gonna get maybe some famous, maybe you're gonna be something, blah, blah, blah. But even if you lose, you have to show that you want to. You have to push, it hurts, it doesn't. You have to go there. And with the championships, I was thinking long time about this. Oh my God, you know, I'm better than some people. No, there is millions, billions of people that better than me.
Qasim, do you think more young people like you should become involved? Is it important for them to become involved?
Yeah.
Okay. And if somebody came and spoke to you now after the show, would you recommend them to come to your gym?
Yeah.
Why should they come to your gym? Is it big? Is it colourful? Has it got nice people? Why should they come to your gym, Aaminah?
Because they do really good training. The coaches are good.
Okay, the coach is kind as well. You obviously enjoy it because you go there 3 times a week. So well done, keep it up. Coach, how do you decide? Two questions for you. How do you decide when somebody is ready for for competition? And what is your approach when somebody loses? Because we know, especially with the youngsters, they not only build up physically, they also build up emotionally. And sometimes a loss or a defeat can be very hard on them.
Absolutely.
This is where the coach comes in. So
I'm gonna go jump to second question.
Yeah.
A lot of especially young people, even the adults, after they facing the losses, some of them want to quit or feeling so damaged. In this opinion, we always trying to prepare in advance. We helping a lot of mental work, because at the moment some children can have a fight and think it is his entire life coming up as lifetime opportunity, as Aleksej said. But when you understand what's the outcome of this, even you have a loss, the real fighters has 2 options: win or learn. When you lose, you learn a lot of. Sometimes you learn more from your losses than you from your wins. Brilliant. In this opinion, you have a time to rethink. You have a time to speak with your coaches, what's happened wrong, what I did wrong, or what's happened, and you always have an opportunity to do it again. In this opinion, as Aleksej said, you was asking how is your championships. Everything is not easy, but when you prepare your brains, you prepare your mental work, everything goes way more well.
Aleksej, can you tell us something about these belts? What are these doing here? What are they?
They are achievements from discipline, because you cannot just say, give me it, I want it. No. You have to go, you have to work hard, you have to work harder, you have to fight, you have to show everything you have, and only then you can get.
So you got 4 belts here. When did you win these and what are they for? Can you tell us?
So this one is...
the white one, yeah?
Yeah, it's a World Kickboxing Organization. It's only kickboxing. And it's hard to win. It's a tournament. Sometimes you go to finals. It's but if you win it, you get belt, of course. And yeah, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Muay Thai. I'm champion amateur Muay Thai. That's 3-day tournament. And there it's way harder than all of ours, I'll tell you. It was harder than these 2 for me, because there it's 3 days. 1 day you come, you win. Okay, you're okay, now you're thinking, cool, I can go over now, I can fight. Other day, even harder, maybe you lost, maybe you won. you feeling everything is hurting more. And third day, you have to give everything, because it's not gonna come back. People, you see someone, that means he was sacrificing. And if you see someone who beat you, he was doing more than you.
What about this blue one?
That is International Sport Kickboxing Association. I fight there. And it's not as easy. I lost there once. There's good people fighting there. People coming from around the world to fight in this area. And yeah.
Qasim, would you like to hold one of these belts one day? Aaminah, what do you need to do to make sure? See, one of the things that Aleksej mentioned there is he lost. Did you hear that when he said that? Or did you miss that? A lot of people, they don't even listen to that. Their brain fails to register the word loss, because they see 4 belts there and they think, no. This is easy for him. He just went into the ring one day and he picked up 1 belt, 2 belts. People very rarely look at the background story. How many sleepless nights between him? How many sleepless nights for coach? How many hours and hours of speeding, sweat and blood and tears in the gym to achieve this? 1 belt, there's thousands of hours of effort that goes into one. And even then, you're not guaranteed. Remember what he said? He lost 1. People will be like, what do you mean he lost 1? Some people won't even hear it. It doesn't register in their brain. But like coach said, when you lose, you learn more from the losing experience than when you're winning is fine. Straight knockout, straight kick out, whatever you're doing. When you lose and you're on the floor, that's when you have to dig deep. What did I do? Then you have to sit with your coach. Then you have to do some analysis. Then you have to do some reflection. Agree with me, coach? They say, actually, this is where I went wrong, or this is where I was weak, this is where I need to improve.
We bring only the main achievements. Aleksej has around over 70 fights in this young age. Together with me, we've been traveling around UK and around Europe to different kind of championships, from Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA competitions. That's how we build the character of the fighter. He has a bunch of losses in his history, which didn't affect him much, because we're trying to support, we're trying to help, and the losses is not most important. And these belts for him as a children is hard to describe details, but in general these kind of the belts, championship belts, the meeting one of the best fighters in UK on even the Europe or around, and the best children's meeting on the weight category, fighting the days from semi-finals to finals and achieving them way to the finals. And once they are in finals, they have opportunity to fight with the best opponent, and the winner, it takes this beauty back for himself, for a memory forever. In this case, I want to just remind for everybody, everything is possible. Sometimes it's hard to believe you can be this guy or you can be this guy, but we all become from nowhere. No matter you have a rich background or poorer or no matter what, everything is possible when you believe.
Coach, if people want to contact you,
yes,
having watched this, what's the best way to do so?
There is our name, Thai Fighters London. You can type in Google, you can find our website, Instagram, Facebook accounts, any social media. You can find us in Barking, East London, very close to A13 Road. And feel free to ask any questions from 4-5 years old children. We taking up to unlimited age. We having really respectful age, like a 50-60 years old customers. Really? Absolutely, yeah. And they have enjoying so much, and we sorting on every single discipline. I mean, no one is going to push you immediately. We will see who you are, we will adapt you, we will put you in the right place, and everyone can try it, women's, men's. You don't need to become fighter immediately. You can just come enjoy, especially where we're living now in a pretty dangerous place, London, where there's a lot of criminal happening. We regularly teaching the children or adults how to defend in these situations, how to act in these situations, what to do, and it's a lot of benefits, starting from the health, safeness, and much more, much more.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I'm not talking about 10, 20 years' time. Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? You already got 4 belts. What's your plan, your mental plan? Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? Before you go there, you're going to Thailand, aren't you? Soon. What are you going to do over there?
I'm gonna show my best. I'm gonna do everything I can.
Yeah, sorry to cut him, but
No, that's fine.
he's gonna go to different fight camps. We will be looking for the fights down there. We will experience the most pure hard work, especially in Thailand heat, and the dream come true. He will prepare for upcoming years, and we having big fights line up next few months.
Coach, is Thailand still the benchmark for us?
Yes, still a lot of fighters around the world flying down there because it's iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
And when a lot of professional fighters, good level meeting together, they helping so much each other. That's the place. We trying to do that, and we doing well. And then UK, there is many gyms who's doing amazing, and we able to compete Thai people. And there is no excuses. You from there or from there, you can build up yourself well. But that's the dream. That's the place to be, and we're going to experience this for the good month there. You represent yourself in a ring or cage alone. The time it comes when your hours, everything, no one's gonna help you. You will be there alone, and you will stand for yourself. And that's why I recommend you, don't waste your time. Life is so short, time is flying, and I can agree, every of you who's watching, young or older ones, time is flying so fast. Take it and do it, because we live once.
Viewers, we're going to now spend the next 60 seconds to 2 minutes now. I've got a treat lined up for you all here. You know, I always have a treat lined up for you. So I'm going to request Coach Lukas and Aleksej now to do some pad work, which we can enjoy, and then we'll wrap up the show.
Thank you so much.
When you're ready?
Of course.
Yeah.
Take shoes.
টাওয়ার হ্যামলেটসের প্যারেন্টসদের দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ। ভাষা শিক্ষার মাধ্যমে সন্তানের একাডেমিক ও চাকরির সম্ভাবনা উজ্জ্বল করুন। ক্লাস শুরু সেপ্টেম্বর-অক্টোবরে। বাংলা, আরবি, ম্যান্ডারিন, ক্যান্টোনিজ, সোমালি এবং আরও অনেক কমিউনিটি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ থাকছে আফটার স্কুল ও স্যাটারডে ক্লাস। মনে রাখবেন, একাধিক ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ উচ্চতর শিক্ষায় উন্নতির সম্ভাবনা বাড়ায় এবং নিজস্ব ভাষা, ঐতিহ্য ও সংস্কৃতির সাথে আরও গভীর সংযোগ ঘটায়। ন্যাশনাল কারিকুলামে সর্বোচ্চ 15 জনের ক্লাস। আজই রেজিস্ট্রেশন করুন।
Hop, hop, hey, hop, 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 hey, hop, hop, hey, hop, hop, hey, hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 and again hop, 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 again, hop, 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 stop, hop, stop, hop, stop, elbow, stop, stop, up, double, stop, stop, knee, elbow, stop, stop, up, stop, push, stop, papa. Pop, pop, four, pop, 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 again, pop, 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 hop, 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 and again, hop, 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 elbow, hop, side, hop, 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 up, up, kick, cross kick, hop, 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 again, hop, 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 hop. Up, whoop, whoop, way up, up, catch, whoop, whoop, yup, 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 see, scissors, stop, way, papa, papa, 1, 2, body, hop, hop, stop, stop, power more, stop, pop, papa, stop, again in elbow after, stop, stop, again hands up, stop, stop, whoop, stop, 10, up, stop, 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 power, hands up, single, hop, stop, up, stop, stop, up, stop, double, stop, stop, power, stop, high kick, stop, power up, Boy, push. So, hey. Thank you.
Well done. Give him a clap, everyone. Well done. And there you have it, my dear viewers on the sports show. Thank you to Qasim, Aaminah, Aleksej and Coach Lukas for coming into the studio here today as well. It's been hugely inspirational. You have the contact details there and we'll put it in our show. Well done. Again, thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much, Mister.
Thank you very much for coming in. And to all you viewers here, please keep watching us, sharing our videos. This is a voluntary initiative from the LB24 Sports Show. We like to bring in people like Coach Lukas, who are very inspirational figures. And you know me, I like to dig out these stories as well. Thanks to our guests who've been here today, and thanks to you all for watching the Sports Show.
Thank you so much, everybody. We're waiting you in the gym.
Thank you.